Greetings everyone, we're back for more classic Mega Man. This time we've gone to the Sega Saturn and PlayStation.
So we went from 16-bit to 32-bit.
Yep. Now with anime cutscenes.
So which version is this? The PlayStation or the Saturn?
This is the Anniversary Collection, so it's a PlayStation version. Despite the fact that the Sega Saturn version is better.
Yeah, well, originally they were just making it for the Saturn, but then Sony were like, no, you have to release it on PlayStation as well.
No. It was the opposite. They were going to release it on PlayStation, but Sony had the whole no 2D games policy, and then Capcom threatened not to release Resident Evil 2 on the system, and they changed that policy rather quickly.
I find that kind of dumb, to be honest. It's like no 2D games.
But because at that point it was all about trying to enhance and do 3D games. But 2D is very much still alive.
Well, I mean, it's like the PlayStation 1 had great-looking 2D games, and the 3D games are kind of...
Yeah. But at the same time, you can't force a company to go from 2D to 3D on a whim. Need I remind you how many fucking franchises died on their switch to 3D? That poor Bubsy will never be the same again.
And then after Sony changed that policy, they kind of forced Capcom to rush this game a little bit to be the first one, so... Tengu Man has a different track in the Sega Saturn version, and then the PlayStation version is missing 2 bosses.
No, before this game, my Mega Man exposure was 1, 2, and 3. So a lot of stuff in this game I didn't understand. Like, it's Bass, isn't it?
Bass.
Bass, that's the one. Yeah, I had no idea who the fuck that was.
Anime cutscenes.
Yay!
With the greatest voice acting ever.
Of course.
Mega Man 8 was actually the only other Mega Man game that I actually played the hell out of, because at this point I was already exposed to X1, X2, and X4. So to go back to the classic series with this one felt a bit awkward, but I did get some enjoyment out of this.
Yeah, I like this game just not as much as like 2, 3, 9, and so on. It's definitely the easiest of the classic Mega Man series.
Well, that's not necessarily bad, seeing as how hard some of the
it's not bad, it's just that the difficulty could be a bit higher and it would be fine.
Well, like, free health refills every...
Free health and ammo refills every half stage every time you die, so on and so forth.
Ooh.
Planet!
I still don't... I played this game a bunch of times. I still don't understand what the hell is going on in this opening.
No one does.
It's like, who is he fighting there?
This could be the intro to any game.
This is the
Final
intro.
Frontier.
This is the intro to the second season of Sonic X. It's just Sonic's fighting that giant robot in space for no good reason.
Yeah, that was what I was thinking too.
I'm about to come up. I love
repeated 3-frame animations
all the time.
Purple guy and blue guy.
I may or may not be the reason for the X series.
Oh, look at that quality voice acting.
Mega Man, why do you sound more like a girl than Roll does?
Face,
why do you sound exactly like Roll?
And Roll, why are you suddenly British?
Why is he Australian for?
I don't know. I'm guessing these were just the interns in Capcom of America at the time.
Don't run away, coward. You'll pay for this insult. I'll be back.
Why do I have a lisp?
What is the problem?
Oh, and here he is.
A strange meteor has fallen to Earth.
Very, very quiet.
I'm hunting.
Huawei. Oh.
Energy signature. Something this powerful.
So, I haven't never played. I take it those two, the evil Mega Man and the evil Rush Dog, appeared in. Was it 7? Was it?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
7.
7.
Were they invented? I haven't never played it. I'm gonna guess they were invented just to destroy Mega Man and Rush.
Yep.
Pretty much.
Hey, look, it's the dragon from Mega Man 2 in the background.
Poor bastard. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, he's deteriorated. He actually has a skeleton.
A robot skeleton.
What am I waiting for? Okay.
You sick bastard.
Does that mean the green exterior was flesh?
I don't know.
Robot flesh? What?
Silent robots.
Shooting down robotic palm trees.
Now it's a 32-bit game. There's definitely a fuck ton more sound effects.
Sound effects, a lot more animation.
Why would you make a robot tree for?
Because this world is stupid.
It's like, what does the difference does that make?
Oh, Hyrus. It's Dr. Light, you bastard.
Megaman, can you hear me?
I forgot to give you the grocery list.
We're having rabbit for dinner tonight. I got a soccer. Here's your soccer ball.
Now be a good boy.
I think most of the music in this game is quite weak for a Mega Man game, but I for some reason I love this track.
I like the soundtrack. It's just not very memorable overall.
No, it's not.
So, are you supposed to be able to do that double jump thing with the Mega Ball, or is that...
Yeah, I think so. I've always known about it, so I've always used it. And holy crap, Mega Man can swim.
Well, why wouldn't he be able to swim?
It definitely makes some platforming seconds much easier. Because I've played and beaten Mega Man 8 without using the double jump technique.
Yeah.
And so I don't think if it was intentional. It's just an exploit that's real easy to do.
Yeah. Yeah, and look, we have another screw. And like the other games where enemies just drop them, there are a finite number of them in the actual game. And they're hidden around all over the place, so...
Now, what's the best you can get out of the screws?
I think there are 40 of them total. I'm not entirely sure. I never really bothered to get them all because there's only 2 upgrades I actually need.
Climb ladders faster?
No, fuck that upgrade.
Oh.
So worthless.
I always go for don't move
I always go for super. I go for no going backwards when hit and the supercharge buster. Those are the only 2 I ever get.
I always go for the laser.
For the full charge is more useful. Giant enemy robot crab.
Attack weak point for massive damage.
And here we go. Kick, 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 kick. Moves to the left. Kick.
Is it me or why are these robots just getting lazier?
Well, he has had to fill up 7 games previously to this.
Now, see, this I would love to learn sprite animation because this entire game could be solved right now. Mega Man was just given a fucking ball to kick. All he has to do is just kick the ball and just knock down Wily and done.
Yeah, seriously.
Look at it. That's what he has to do.
It's an open shot right there.
I do love Wily's acting because it's so over the top and hammy. It's hilarious.
Wait, Wily.
Now the world is
just killed
mine.
him.
I must help it.
Also, this track as well, the Wily introduction theme. I as a kid, I loved this track. I would actually play this stage over and over again just to listen to this track.
Mega Man, you're bringing more jump back to the house. And we just left him there, apparently.
And we just left the robot.
Robot masters? What? Huh?
Yeah, don't you know? It's a Mega Man game. There must be robot masters.
We're not even bothering this time.
Joker Man.
So I guess it's time to stop clowning around, huh?
Ooh.
Oh, gosh damn it. Here we go with that shit again. Assuming we upload extra before we upload this.
Probably.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and just say that Clown Man is the most disturbing of all the robot masters.
In this game, anyway.
One of his attacks is fondling you.
He's
Iceman and Gutsman dolls.
Basically, Clown Man to me always came off as some kind of fucking child molesting rapist robot.
Just
well, not only that, his death quote. What?
See you in my dreams.
God damn it! I miss this bolt. Fuck.
Although I will say, I like the fact that this was probably one of the first games where, in the game itself, the robot masters have kind of defined personalities. It's just because each of them are given a few lines of dialogue.
Yeah.
And I love the fact that one of Clown Man's opening lines is "Yo, Kiki." It's just the lamest insult to start a boss fight ever. It's hilarious. Yo, Kiki.
It's like you're saying, there's a flat plane of land in front of you, just slide everywhere.
I'm getting molested.
Bad touch.
Trains. I like trains.
You and a lot of people, Ted. You and a lot of people.
That's how Clown Man sedates you, Ted. He shows you your inner desires in physical toy form. Then that's when the toy soldiers molest you.
Wait, what?
God, I knew I shouldn't have watched Small Soldiers before doing this.
So at this point in the series of the games, is Wily still designing all of these levels?
Apparently.
Why would you go to all this trouble?
Who the hell builds a Spring Man anyway?
Where does Wily get his funding?
How does Robotnik get his funding?
I mean, I just love the fact that you know, in Mega Man 9, Wily has a Swiss bank account which he wants people to donate money to him. I just love the fact that I can just see him on like Kickstarter.
He uses his
donation
Dr. X persona. Mr. X persona. I'm sorry.
Mini boss dead, and we got Rush Search. We're never going to use it.
Have you seen this live action? It's just like a live action show where it's like the Wily's complaining about making like the
union workers
cost of stages are too expensive.
Yeah, and the union workers are mandated to make every jump at most 4 pixels wide.
Yeah, there's just awesome people like he's going to like his robot master designer for like ideas, but they're all too expensive. It's like for every say Eggman, Kirk Wagner man, what are you doing? And then there's this one where it's just the Dr. Wily sprite, but the name is Virgin Man. That just always cracks me up.
Ugh, I'm trying to get that bolt because I need to get upgrades, but no! Game's being fucking picky. There we go. Yeah.
Spikes are still instant death, I assume.
Yes.
Hooray?
They are always instant death.
Yeah, they are always instant death. You never need to ask that question again.
Hey, extra life. Not that I need it.
Do you die?
I die occasionally, but the thing is, this game has checkpoints, and even if you get a game over, you start off at the last checkpoint anyway, so lives are worthless.
Lives are worthless. Well, no, you gotta lose something for getting a game over.
Nope, you don't.
Oh, but that's even more pointless than Simon's Quest.
Well, yeah, it's like there's not even a score counter to lose.
In Simon's Quest, you restart immediately where you died, even when you get a game over. You're only the only stipulation was that you lost all your hearts when you got a game over. If you don't lose anything in this game, then really?
Nope, you lose absolutely nothing. Guessing games. Don't you love them?
This section is a fucking bitch. It's annoying as hell.
Luckily, I know where I'm going.
1 in 3 chance. So what happens if you get it wrong?
You go back to the lower level.
Like all the way back down?
No,
or...
to a previous level.
Oh. Okay, well that's not quite as bad.
I don't know what I was thinking there.
Yes.
I believe it is this one. There we go.
Yep.
I'm trying to think what this music reminds me of from another PlayStation game. I can't put my finger on it.
You'll remember after we're done.
Yeah, most likely. Wow, that was a very loud explosion.
Yep.
Can't I take one of the Iceman dolls with me? They're so cute.
Why is Wily mass-producing toys of Gutsman and Iceman for?
Because he has a fetish for Gutsman.
Let's put a smile on that face.
I already made the joke in my review.
Aww.
I only go Clown Man first because he's pathetically easy.
Yeah, he's actually real easy. Besides, besides the grabby and this thing.
He's still kind of freaking me out, though.
Well, he hasn't even done his molestation attack yet.
Yep.
He's actually trying to fight you.
Which is stupid of him.
I see what he's doing. He's tenderizing you.
I'm a robot. I can't be tenderized.
What? may I remind you of the dragon corpse that we saw in the beginning of the game. Something can be tenderized.
Wily likes his robots to be tenderizable.
Yeah.
I apparently have him in a lock.
Apparently, he's doing the exact same shit. He's tapping into his inner X3 and doing the same shit over and over again.
Oh, there we go. He tried to use
Bad touch, bad touch. He isn't the smartest of Wily's machines, is he?
No.
So
I mean, not only that, it's like when he's doing his circus attack there, he even gives you a voice like, "Watch it." It's like, no shit.
I just think, just based on how Clownman acts, I bet Wily like designed him as like a masturbation robot. That, like, you know, on those cold nights, you know, Clownman would just come into Wily's bedroom and just service him.
You got Simon Belmont's whip.
What if the weapon that you got for being Clownman was a bad touchability?
You got bad touch.